good, man. It's been a while, nigga.
First of all, it's only been a month.
I missed you, man.
I know you did.
It was hard.
I know.
I
I
ain't
seen
gonna hold
it.
you. Pause. But what I'm gonna say is, my big brother came through and helped me. You know what I'm saying? Mill helped me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Maddie. She helped me. That first episode, Mill, that was a struggle. Remember, I had to stop. Man,
You had to stop?
I had to stop.
What happened?
Man, it just wasn't going. Because I'm so used to us feeding off each other. She wasn't here. You wasn't here. It was just me and Mill, and then I had, my homie up here, and I just had to direct him because we was like, the conversation was just going all over the place. I had to wheel it back.
But I liked it. I liked the episode.
It turned out because I had to stop it and focus things. I had to make sure, things was going the way it needed to go.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be a good one today, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm real happy about this episode that we're about to do today. We're gonna talk about a brand new partnership we got. You know what I'm saying with these guys that we got here today. But before we get into everything, Chris Brown.
Breezy.
Album. Now listen, when I first listened, I told you.
You called it Diaper Rash Dookie.
Yeah, I did. First listen, it was Diaper Rash.
It's good.
Second listen, I was like, okay, cool. This is my thing with Chris Brown. And this is my, and I'm a Chris Brown fan. I love his music and all that. You know what I'm saying? I think he's amazing. I told you, I think he's one of the best talents ever. Mm-hmm. But my problem is, it's getting to a point when you heard one Chris Brown album, you pretty much heard them all. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm just sick of vagina and penis jingles. I mean, every song.
I like the Honey Pack song.
It's just like, I mean, at this point, being 37 years old, your life has to be more than
he talks
vagina,
about Honey Packs and Hennessy.
But
is he the only one writing this music?
Yeah, partying.
What's the name of the album?
Brown.
And that's a valid name for it because it's Doodle Brown.
It's not. It's just long. Like it took me a long time to listen to all
his
the
albums
songs.
is long, Sean.
But I pulled out the songs that I like.
You put out the songs you like?
Yeah.
All right. You could get away with that.
You're not about to pause me. You can say pulled out a song.
You can. Not another man can't say that to another man.
Yes, you can.
No, not without a pause on it.
You
gotta add a pause on to that.
You don't have to pause everything.
Yes, you gotta pause that.
Pulled out a song?
Pulled out a song, yeah.
Oh God.
Because all I hear, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, we have been conditioned.
That's dumb.
No, pause has conditioned everybody to think about homosexuality when they don't even think about it.
But that's stupid.
It is. I agree.
You're a middle-aged man. If you gotta pause every 5 seconds, that's dumb.
I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm not gonna be the one memed and no one talking about it, so I'm gonna pause. I'm playing the game. You heard? We here.
Mano said he quit.
Yeah, he was getting paused so much. Okay, I gotta say this too. Okay, no, did you listen to Chris Brown?
I didn't. Y'all gotta keep me in the loop.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Keep me in the loop because I don't be knowing about.
Okay,
because I'm a fan, but I don't go looking for Chris Brown.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That's why. All I gotta say is I just feel like the subject matter is a little repetitive.
Yeah, but
even the production.
At least you know he's not talking about something he's probably not doing. Like some.
Listen, I promise you, I truly believe Chris Brown gets a plethora of vagina. Probably. The most prime meat you possibly could get.
Top tier.
Chef's kiss. The
way
he probably gets that, right?
The way they be
respectfully.
Acting over him.
I don't want to hear about your penis and vagina every album, fam.
There's
more to life.
Fair.
Agree?
Fair.
Agree. There's more to life than that, right?
Fair.
No, vagina's amazing. It's one of the greatest things.
Like Residuals was a good song. It wasn't talking about that.
It was. What was he talking about residual vagina though?
No, he was talking about if somebody getting, because he lost her. So
lost the vagina.
No, lost her.
He know his audience.
He knows. He definitely.
He do. But it's
what
just
you like? You enjoyed it? Did you enjoy the album?
Did I?
Yeah.
I heard bits and pieces. I didn't hear the whole thing.
Did you enjoy it?
It's okay.
Be honest.
It's okay. I told you I pulled out the songs that I like.
Compared to Heartbreak, where did you put that?
I pulled out the songs that I like.
What is Heartbreak?
Right. I ain't hear that either.
You ain't heard the Heartbreak album? His joint got like 50 songs on it.
Yeah, it's just so many songs.
But like this, the last album I heard is where he had the back of his head.
The Breezy album.
Yeah, I like that album.
I mean, he got 998 albums.
Yeah, he got songs for days.
Yeah,
I like that was the last album I heard.
7 songs.
Yeah, that was the last album I heard.
Okay, so do you think Breezy got a classic album?
Oh,
think he got one?
Here we go.
I don't think he got one.
Breezy's the classic individual.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't even know if he need a classic album.
I said that on here. I think
Chris
he's
Brown.
the only artist at that stature that I feel like can still go down in history without having a classic because he's such a great performer.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of, he has a lot of dope singles.
Now,
and things
yeah,
like that.
his first album might be teetering on
Now,
classic.
now, the Joe Budden podcast did bring that to my attention, and I said,
And
you
when
know
he
what?
performed them first album songs,
But I will say
we
this:
go crazy.
What's the common denominator with that though? He didn't write them.
oh, he didn't.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You know what I'm saying? He had writers. He
Oh,
had
yeah, okay.
The John Tay Austins and, and those.
yeah.
Did Neo used to write for him on his first album or the second?
Nah, but see, no, he wrote. Neo wrote for Mario and the other cats. He didn't write for Chris. But what I will say is, I feel like there's certain artists that I feel like once you're stamped, it's that one album that always stamps you as that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Michael Thriller, and Off the Wall. Mike had a
Yeah,
couple.
everybody.
Neo first album, classic.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like even Tank on the lower level,
Right.
Sex, Love, and Pain. You know what I'm saying?
Classic.
You always had those.
Yeah.
I think every
Classic.
artist, you know what I'm saying? Then you go to hip hop, you already know how we go with hip hop.
Yeah.
Nas, you know, Jay.
Yeah, like we don't like at this age. I'm not looking for Nas to give me a classic.
Right.
He got him
Yeah.
already.
Got him already. And
You
I
know
just
what
feel like,
same with AZ.
right.
Well, I guess it got to be the same with Chris Brown then.
Yeah, basically like what
Look,
you
we're
just
just
said.
looking
He
for songs.
because of his.
Yo, when he hit the Thriller pose, though, I ain't gonna hold you. I said, yo, that's just gonna be classic, breezy, right? The Thriller pose.
But
the
it's
Lionel
like
Richie
4
pose.
albums right now with that same pose.
With that pose?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'll send it to you.
I forgot you're an avid Chris Maurice Brown. That's what you call him.
Christopher
President of the fan club.
You nasty. You know that? Oh, you're nasty. But anyway, no, I gotta say this though, for real, I missed you.
I know
I
you
did,
did.
man. It was hard. I'm glad you're back. I love you, man.
Thank you.
I do. You get on my nerves, but I missed you
That's
getting on my
why-
nerves.
that's
though.
why
So I'm
I'm
glad
here.
you're back. All right, one more thing before we get into this interview. Summer might be a dub for me. I might be in the house all summer.
Why?
I'm gonna break it down. Okay, we have this thing called the hantavirus. That's
Oh, God.
Hold on, I'm not done. Hold on, I'm gonna break it all down to you. We got the hantavirus, right?
Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. Hanta, one of them.
Yeah.
All right, they say you get this, you're out of here.
First of all, it just came out about human contact. So let's not,
saying. It
let's,
looks like
let's not
it's the
put
same
out
kind of
false
rollout as
information,
COVID.
misinformation.
It seems
okay?
like the same rollout.
Well,
Okay.
let's just not put out
The killer
misinformation
ticks.
to
You
the
said
masses.
you had been bit by one of these ticks, but now these ticks are going crazy. If you get bit by one,
I have what you're about to talk about.
Yeah. If you get bit by this tick, you got an allergic reaction to meat forever.
So that's why I don't eat meat anymore because I got.
I must got bit by a tick.
Wait.
So this is it's called Alpha Gain or something like that. I can't remember the name, not Alpha Gain. It's called something. I'll pull it up afterwards. But so I got bit by a tick, and every time I would eat like steaks or just whatever, like I would get hives in my mouth and my face would itch so bad and I couldn't like scratch it. So I had welts all over my face, and so I went to get allergy tested, and that's when I found out that I had got bit by a tick. And so I can't eat. How they explained it to me, they said you can't eat anything with fur. You can eat feathers and fish. That's it. Anything with fur is going to mess you up.
Yo, and they said
But I don't eat chicken no more either.
These farms, and I live in Wheatfield near farms. They said that farms they've been finding boxes of these ticks.
Boxes?
Just being randomly
dropped off at the farms. Yeah, I heard that. I heard about that.
Yeah, real
that
talk.
I didn't hear about.
So you think it's a conspiracy?
This is not a. This
well,
is a
I
fact.
have
though.
it,
This
so
is what's
it ain't a
going on.
conspiracy.
It's
Like
not a
the
conspiracy.
ticks really
dropping the boxes
exist,
off.
but I don't know about all that.
Them people.
Yeah.
Right.
Them
people.
He's telling you, if you go online, you'll see the farmers they
But
talk
the
about,
farmers
and then
are
you'll
saying
see them
it's real.
say,
They saying it.
"This is
I
not
ain't
my
making it
box.
up.
This was dropped off near my fence."
Mm-hmm.
And mad people is getting bit by these joints. Like it's a fact. It is mad.
So what does the ticks do once they invade the farm?
I guess
They
get
go
into-
into people and they give you what I got.
But
Or they can go, or they
Do they
can
bite the
bite
animals?
the
Like
animals.
the
like the
Yeah.
animals.
Okay, that's what I
And
was
then
saying.
you
That's
eat
what
what
the
I mean.
you eat the animal that
You
they
get the
bit.
Beef,
Nah.
That's
Right.
Yeah.
that's spooky.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's getting nasty out here. Now they
But
have.
I haven't eaten meat
Hold
since
on.
2018.
Let me tell you what these nasty niggas done did. These nasty niggas have turned herpes into wingworm now.
Come on, man.
See, Todd.
It's sexually transmitted wingworm out here.
Come on, man.
You ain't heard about that? This is a fact, though.
Please.
This is a fact.
To our viewers, do not engage.
Herpes has mutated to wingworm, sexually transmitted wingworm. It's a fact. I'm telling you, it's a fact. This is, these niggas have turned herpes into
Herpes
wingworm.
is a
It's
virus.
fact.
It's a virus, right?
I'm
that
just
you
telling
are
you.
born, like you have it.
Okay, granted, I know that.
It's
Johnny.
a virus.
Isn't herpes already?
Yes.
Yeah.
All I'm saying,
Exactly.
listen.
In you.
HPV, right? That's what.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, 'cause they think I be playing. Just Google.
But it's
sexually
a
transmitted
virus.
wingworm right now. Just Google it. It's a fact.
Okay.
It's mutated wingworm. So that's out here
right.
now. Now, mind you, I haven't even talked about Daquan, Demarion, and all them with the Dracos, the Extendos, and the Blick. I'm inside the whole summer. I promise you. I'm a quarantine myself.
Well, you should pick better places to hang out then, Todd.
I'm just telling you where I'm at. So I'm
I'm just telling
speaking
you.
on me.
Wait,
We'll stay
you
in the
said-
house then.
what did you-
Sexually transmitted ringworm.
It came right up.
They think
Because it came right up because people like Todd
I'm the one to do research
keep
on this
asking
pod.
for it,
Nobody
so it's at
else
the
does
top of the
research, but
algorithm.
Me and Ant the only one to do research. And you always want to negate my research
I'm
and say
smart.
it's AI.
I'm smart.
You're smart. You're very
I
smart.
already
You
know
don't do
that
no
it's
research.
crap.
Whatever.
All right.
Read it off.
Sexually transmitted ringworms, specifically caused by fungus. I can't pronounce that word.
Ringworm is a fungus altogether.
Yeah, I can't
So what are we talking about?
It's TRICHOPHYTON.
Tracy.
An
I
emerging
can pronounce
infection in the United States that causes inflammatory, itchy, and painful rashes in genital buttocks limbs.
That's crazy.
Oh God.
And spreads through skin-to-skin contact during
That's how
sex.
ringworm spreads. What are we talking about? It's a fungus. Fungus grows.
Why they
And
name
it
it that?
spreads.
Why they name it that? How did you get through this?
Because
When you get through sex?
if you have sex with a woman with ringworm, you're gonna get
No, that's
ringworm.
regular ringworm.
If you have
This
sex
is a
with somebody
different
with
ringworm.
herpes, and she has an outbreak, you're probably gonna get herpes. Like, come on, what are we doing?
Yeah, dirty people got wingworms.
What are we
Shorty,
doing?
why you get mad at me like I'm the one who
Because
did
you're
this?
saying
No.
it like this is new. Like it's a fungus.
is new.
Fungus spreads by skin to skin contact.
Listen, I had ringworm when I was a little kid, right? I
Right.
got it from playing out in the sandbox.
Right,
I got it in
okay.
I got it in my eyebrows, as a matter of fact.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yeah.
This is not the same ringworm as what I'm trying to tell you. This is created by the what Chris Brown be talking about.
If you
the
mess
vagina
with
and
somebody
penile.
who has a ringworm near their private parts, then I suggest you stop mission and abort, okay, and find somebody else to go to.
Okay.
Because that's just stupid.
All right. It's a lot of nasty niggas out here though, Sean, is what I'm trying to say.
I don't.
I don't know. I'm giving this information out here for the world so that we can be a safer world.
But they should already know that.
And you're nasty, so I'm just trying to make sure that you okay.
I'm not nasty.
Sometimes,
Never.
never,
No.
not even a little bit. You know, it's footage on this podcast that we have.
And that's fine.
All right, cool.
I say what I say and I mean what I say.
All right.
Rewind the tape.
Yeah, rewind the tape.
Rewind the
Rewind. This is when I'm
That's
having
your
Mill pipe
brain.
in.
Your brain.
This is when I'm having
Your
Mill
brain
pipe
takes
in.
what I
Pause.
say. Just like I
I'ma
said,
have
I'm
them
pulling
pipe
out a
in.
song.
Pause that.
Just like I said, I'm pulling out a song. Your brain takes what I say somewhere else.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I should be disbanded for that. I should be disbanded for the rest of the pod.
Exactly.
That was wild.
Your brain
I'm
takes
sorry.
it somewhere else.
I said
It's
pause.
not
though.
what I said.
I said pause though.
Hey man, that's why I'm pro
Man, you might have to
marriage.
mute him.
ain't gotta worry about no
when you go that high.
All right. No, but without further ado, man, I'm glad you're out here today, man. I'm happy to announce that we have a partnership that we're about to embark on. Our first sponsor that's gonna be sponsoring the Vision Podcast. My guys from the Valad Dad hat brand. You know what I'm saying? Apparel brand.
Valid
Word.
Dad in the building.
Yes, sir.
You
I
only can
like
wear it
it.
if you valid.
Yeah.
Where's your hat?
Huh? I didn't wear one today. I cut my hair today. You know what I'm saying?
So when men cut their hair, they don't put on hats.
I mean,
No, yes, and
yes and no.
It depends
Both.
on the
Oh,
outfit.
it's funny because I'm a barber and I sell hats.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
all good. This is an image. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a representation of who you are.
That's
Got
right.
it.
You know what I mean? And then,
Okay.
but as long as you
I'm
sharp
trying
hair,
to learn. I don't know.
you know, as
You
long
always
as you
trying to
sharp
put my
hair,
hair.
you good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you sharp
Long
hair,
as
My
you
man.
straight.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's why you keep
I got
your
it.
beards
I
sharp.
got it. Understood.
All right. So what I want to get into, pause,
I think she was
is
saying-
just how the whole brand came together. How did y'all, you know what I'm saying, embark on this journey of this brand, man? How did everything come together?
Chuck, I'll let you take over that one. You know what I mean? You
All right,
said-
so
Can y'all
man,
introduce yourselves first?
I'm Chuck.
yeah,
Valid Dad.
I'm Avery from Valad Dad.
All right, so the brand, man, it kicked off my circle. Like all of us are, I look around and we all dads. We all proud dads.
Mhm.
And growing up, it was something that was a little different. It looked different when we were growing up, right? It might be 2 dads on the whole block. You know what I mean? But now we look up and those same dudes that didn't have a dad, well, not, I won't say didn't have a dad, who dads weren't present, are present in their kids' lives. So the facts that, one, we just wanted to represent dads and what it looked like for us, today's dads, you know, our culture, our style, our swag, our presence, us being more present with our children, being in their lives, and just understanding that no matter what, like we know we're not going to be perfect, but as long as we continue to be present in our kids' lives, that will outweigh everything. So just having something that fathers can identify with when you see each other, when you see a dad, you know, valid dad, like you stamped, you know what I mean? Stamp of approval. We got the stamp of approval on this side. We got the earned not given on this side, because valid dad is earned not given. You know what I mean? Then you get to represent your hat how you want to rep it. Like me, I have a daughter, I have a son. My kids in college, I got the college dad pen. I got step kids, I got the bonus dad pen. So not only do we do the hats, we also do the pens, so you can represent your era and the time that you are in your life as a dad.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
That's what's up. I like that.
That's real dope.
We want to be active, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We want to display that, you know, and it's important for us to make sure that, you know, as black men, a lot of times we don't get credit for our role we play in our families. So we want to make that loud, you know, and we want people to be able to represent that proudly. So yeah, that's what we about.
That's fly, man.
Where did y'all come up with like the concept, like the name? How y'all get the name?
Valid dad. We just was going through brainstorming names. Brainstorming names. Obviously, it's other dad brands out there, right? But we like to represent us as individual fathers. You know what I mean? Not just a group or a collective. So who are you as a dad?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if somebody give you this hat, then that means you earned that hat and they respect you and they look at you as being valid. You know what I mean? Being approved. So we just was brainstorming names and boom, Valad Dad. I think it started out with Dad Valid, or it was some crazy names. And it was like Valad Dad, and we flipped it. You know what I mean? Like, no, Valad Dad. You know what I mean? So just brainstorming.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that's fly. Dope. So okay, so what made y'all choose? Because you know most brands, especially I seen ones that started around the area, and just most of them start with like a T-shirt. So what made y'all go hat instead of like T-shirt or
I mean, it's a crown.
Okay.
You know, so like when you think of a father figure, we wanted to be able to give them something to place upon the top of their head to crown them, for their accomplishments, and the things that we deal with a lot of stuff every day, as dads, and like you said, like with Chris, what's the comedian? Chris Rock, he's like, Dad only get to get a big piece of chicken, but we wanted to give Dad his own hat, and his just due. Yeah. So,
how long have y'all had this brand?
Yeah, we really formatted it. It happened fast. Like we started talking about it in December, and
we got the company in December.
The company,
boom,
and start working on a product. Obviously, just trial and error with the product. So we got a hat that was terrible.
It looked bad.
Yeah, it looked terrible. It was terrible.
It looked terrible.
Yeah, it was bad. Like, man, I wish I brought it with me.
Out of Habib's store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that ain't it. So so we just had to do some tweaks, and it had the little corny statements on the joint. Yeah. Like, that ain't it.
That ain't it.
Yeah, so we just tweaked it, and then we dropped. What month is this? April? March?
Yeah.
March. Yeah. We dropped in March. So it took 4 months. Yeah. So we dropped product, sold out in
a weekend.
48 hours.
Yeah.
Where do y'all sell y'all hats at?
ValadDad.com. But you can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all social media platforms. Facebook. Valad Dad brand. Valad Dad brand, social media handle. ValadDad.com is the website.
Yeah. Dope.
Okay, it's dope.
Dope. So let me ask y'all this. So coming up, what urban brands inspired you? Like, what I'm saying? Did y'all, were you inspired to do this by seeing other urban brands do their thing, and what brands?
I think we all dress, so like, being from, the neighborhood, you wanted to look good,
for sure.
So FUBU when you was younger. I don't know how old everybody is, but Carl Kanai and those different type of things, Tommy, all those brands, Nike, and we all play sports, and we knew what was going to look good for our people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
One thing I could say, man, when I got my hat, man, I got the one actually that Ant got on right now. The quality, man.
Yeah.
It's quality, and I ain't even gonna hold you. It's quality.
Yeah.
I don't know if the camera on me, but we take pride in the details.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got the earned not given on the inside. You got the Valad Dad tag on the inside. So this ain't just no thrown together piece.
Yeah.
Like we really took time with the details and wanted to make sure that the quality stood out and stood the test of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can wear it and wear it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
And there's more to come. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we pride ourselves on being able to like really design these to give you guys the quality you want.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we want to match them to colors, you know, sneakers and you know, different let you wear them in different ways, different outfits. So you can just wear your crown the way you want.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
What's the price point for? Like, are there different prices for, like, depending on the color or whatever?
No. So we got collections. So
Okay.
this right here is the OG collection, and we name all our hats.
Okay.
So this one is
Bronx Tail.
Yeah, this is the OG. This is the OG, the black with the gray underbrim. That one right there is Venice Beach. He got, you know what I mean, with the blue and the cream and the brown. That one's called the Family Tree, as the dad started the family tree, you know. And then we have the Bronx Tail right now. So we launched the first 4. So we make sure we add a story to our hat. So
Yeah.
I think it feel good, especially when you create something. And then somebody say, "Yo, man, y'all got any more of those?" And they actually call it the name of,
Right,
of
right,
what it is versus
right,
do you got a
okay.
blue one? They like, "Yo, you got the Bronx tail." You know what I mean? So
Word.
Yeah.
because we got the, I was the classic Yankee.
Yeah.
We wanted to like spin it like, all right, we can't call it the Yankee. So how we
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
spin this? So the Bronx tail was, and we love movies. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We
Yeah.
love. So
Classic.
the culture. Right?
Yeah.
We're gonna
Right.
figure out a way to infuse the
Yeah.
culture, whether it's the color, whether it's the style. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
So, I mean, between the culture and between us being fathers and being
Yeah.
present.
Things it reminds us
Tied
of,
together.
you know.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So off the cuff, I'm gonna put you on the spot a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He had already named a few, but I'm gonna ask you exactly what's your top 5 urban brands of all time?
Urban brands of all time,
Yeah.
my top 5. Man,
That's
I
tough.
would have to say Karl Kanai because my brother was wearing it, and
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean. I watched him wearing the Karl Kanai, so that was classic. And then a lot of people don't know that Karl Kanai doubled back. You know what I mean, with another brand.
Yeah, he
You know what I
did.
mean, that's when I was able to afford it and grab it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go over to Gelsey's.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Gelsey's, yo.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So Karl Kanai, man, I wore a lot of stuff. Rockaware.
Mm-hmm.
FUBU classic, but I never wore FUBU. I was one of them
Okay.
dudes that didn't want to wear what everybody wore.
Yeah.
But I respect FUBU for the for us by us
Yeah,
vision.
right.
So I'm kind of like I lock in on the for us by us vision.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? But I never really wore FUBU because I stayed away from it. What else?
Willie Esco,
I like Willie Esco. I used to have the jerseys.
yeah.
The Willie Esco
Word,
jerseys.
word,
You know what I mean? Willie Esco jerseys. Maurice Malone.
Yeah, yeah.
Jabot.
Jabos.
Yeah, Jabos was classic.
Yeah, them jeans is
Yeah.
Classic.
Pele.
Yeah.
How I forget
Pele,
Pele.
Pele.
Pele number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pele is
Pele
top.
number 1.
Yeah.
That's top. So Pele is number 1. My number 1. So that's
Okay.
probably 5 right there.
Yeah.
To add on to that, you know, I think I can't say if it's an urban brand, but I wore a lot of Polo. I wore a lot of Tommy Boy. I guess like, you know, as I got older, I wanted to be cleaner. You know, so you know, you start liking girls and all that. You know what I mean? You're trying to impress girls. So yeah, I think those brands started becoming my repertoire. Trying to think what else.
Those brands is wild because we made them for us,
We-
even though
yeah.
it wasn't
they
for
wasn't
us.
for-
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
they made it for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Timberlands, all that. Like,
Word.
we made
That's
it.
a fact.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Well, fun fact about Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren, one of the same brands.
He was like one of the first designers that was inclusive.
Nice.
So,
He was the opposite of Tommy.
yeah, very much.
Tommy
so.
said, it ain't for y'all. We still rock.
Yeah.
We still
right.
wore it, you know.
Yeah.
We're going to make you mad by wearing it out.
I'm gonna get my. What you going with, Ant? You got me.
As far as
Your top urban.
I
brands.
used to like I like the Nietzsche.
Mm-hmm.
The Nietzsche. Is it when we was younger or just all wide?
Just
In
all
general?
Time. Yeah.
Got to go with Pele.
Mm-hmm.
I can say Nautica, right?
Yeah.
Nautica.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Nautica.
Yeah, we threw that on.
Nautica not urban.
We made
We
it.
made
We
it
made it
urban.
urban.
Oh, okay,
We
fine.
made it urban. That's
it.
why we put the ski
Urbanized it.
jackets and
Got
all
it.
that and stuff. I'm a big marathon fan. Nipsey.
Okay.
And it goes back to what y'all said, the quality. The quality in this stuff. Like I got a hat I had probably for 6 years and ain't did nothing.
Yeah.
It just sits on my hat and on t-shirts. I wash them, cleaners, whatever. Nipsey. And I tell people, they be like, man, Nipsey stuff is expensive. I'm like, yo, wait till you get it.
Yeah.
I said the way I said they sent me mine in a box, a collector's item. Open the box, there's 1,000 pictures of Nipsey in it.
Yeah.
So that's like right now, that's one of my, as far as somebody I support. And what is that? That's 4. Did I say Carol Kanai?
No. But you did.
But Jabos, he brought up Jabos. Jabos was me and my partner in crime.
Yeah.
That was our thing. Jabot jeans, the sweatshirts, the hoodies.
Yeah.
And come on, man, Champion.
And
Champion was like,
ain't got a top 16.
yeah. Champion was it. Champion's it. That's why when the young cats, because Champion is real popular, they think it's theirs. It's like, yo, we was rocking that in grammar school.
Yeah.
Now it's in
Like,
Target.
and if you had Champion, not a lot of people had it. Because if you can, how many people can say they can make it out to transit at the
They had a
outlet?
champ. I was about to say they had a champion outlet.
We had a Champion outlet
Yeah.
Store.
I remember
and
that.
stuff. So,
Now it's more widespread, like
yeah,
Target.
man. Listen, I got a
Target.
olive green Champion hoodie, bro. Found it in the cut, man. So yeah, Champion is up in like my number 2.
They had good, they stuff is good quality too.
Yeah, always.
Me, well, I'm actually.
Skip me.
Skip
I don't
you, yeah.
count.
What you mean, okay, you ain't right there. Baby
Yeah,
fat. You ain't right there. Yeah, that's some girl
Yeah,
brands.
but
Fat Farm.
Fat
Fat Fern.
I wore Romy's Carl Kanai clothes.
Who?
Romy. To school.
She decides when she wants to say names, but it's okay.
Well, I did. I wore his
Okay.
clothes to school.
All right.
So, but Carl Kanai was my favorite,
All
and
right.
we matched.
I'm gonna do okay. I'm gonna roll like this. Cross color.
Yeah.
Oh, cross color,
Kyle
yeah.
Kanai.
Cross color.
Forgot about cross color.
Aniche. Willie Esco. Sean John. I ain't gonna hold you.
Sean
No, for real.
John.
Yeah, I was crazy.
Yo.
I was crazy on Sean John.
Sean John was
I
killing
really
with the
liked
sweatsuit.
his
Yeah.
clothes.
He
Yeah, his
killed them with the
clothes, yeah.
sweatsuit.
He had
was
good
dope.
clothes.
Word.
I
A classic
really.
fragrance too. That
Yeah.
unforgettable classic.
Classic. This
Yeah.
is before the baby oil though.
Yeah.
Was
We
it?
don't know that.
Was
We don't
it?
know.
No,
Was
we
it?
not sure about that.
Was it?
Around the same time.
But his clothes was really nice.
Yeah, they was.
Real good.
They
Yeah.
was. They
Especially
was.
the velour sweatsuits.
Right.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
killed them.
Black
He
joint?
was killing them with the sweatsuit.
Yeah,
He was
his
killing
clothing
them.
line
velour.
was really
He
nice.
definitely was killing them
Yeah.
with the sweatsuit.
Yeah.
But he was a fly dresser, so outside of
Yeah.
his mess,
Yeah.
can't take nothing away from him. He always stayed. He was that dude.
So y'all never wore
Trendsetter.
vocal?
No.
Nah, you wild.
What was it? Vocab? Oh, nah.
That was Nelly.
No, nah.
Y'all ain't never wore
No, Nelly was
vocal.
the homie, but nah.
Not being
What
from here.
Bubba Dub say? Never.
Not being from
Why?
here.
Y'all never.
It was another one. What was
Not
the
in my lifetime.
Buff? Remember he was wearing
Yeah.
Oh,
big old,
man.
he's got a big old fat foot.
Yeah. It was definitely.
I mean, Ball.
Ball.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
Definitely.
How you forget about Ball?
Yeah.
It's a few.
So
I know
y'all-
ain't- I
There
know-
was definitely some.
Listen.
Listen, what's the other joint though too? The and they
That
still
was
around.
whack?
They still around. Right? North Pole, South Pole.
South Pole. Yo.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna
But
tell
they
you.
still
I'm gonna
rocking.
tell you who was one of the wackest outside of Master P.
Yeah.
Her boy
Ooh.
G-Unit gear
They called it.
was
First of all-
horrible.
It was terrible.
First
They
of all,
was
horrible.
Right now,
horrible.
Ginger.
The only-
I'm a
sneakers, yeah,
G-Net,
sneakers.
okay?
I believe
Forever.
Listen,
But
them
the
sneakers.
tank tops were amazing. Those tank tops were
Those
so
so
nice on
everybody in the
guys.
hood had on the stripy tank top.
But the
Yeah.
real
The
ones,
tank- I'll give him
the
that.
tank
The
tops
tank
was
top.
so nice.
But the t-shirts, the sweatsuits, the
I have a G-Unit
Right.
shirt. I just wore it to his concert last year.
Y'all remember what was that other one that with all the 9s on it that they used to rock?
Yeah.
Gino
yeah.
Green.
Yeah.
Gino Green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They was hot for a minute.
was
Y'all-
hot for a
did
minute.
'Cause it was
y'all-
different.
Papoose was
Yeah.
rocking the
Yeah.
Gino
Did
Green.
y'all wear Iceberg?
I had
Yeah.
Iceberg.
I had
the
Iceberg
verses of
here and there,
Iceberg
like-
joint.
Iceberg's still
joint.
around. I just
Iceberg's
see
still around.
Keith Sweat just had an Iceberg leather on in the
Oh,
interview
really?
he just did on R&B Money the other
Cool G.
day.
Really?
Cool.
Iceberg.
Cool.
Yeah, Cool G.
Yeah,
Cool
was
G.
rocking.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was quite a
Y'all
few
had
joints.
money, huh? Because that stuff
Yeah.
wasn't cheap.
No, it wasn't.
AV.
Oh,
A-Rex.
quick plug. Quick
Yeah,
plug.
nobody said,
We
y'all
talk
had
about
money.
brands. We talk about
Yeah.
brands. My
Yeah.
son got his own clothing line, Icona.
Okay.
We
Okay.
do sweats. He stunted on me today. I was supposed to come with my Icona sweatsuit. He was in class, you know what I mean, in college, but he doing his thing. Set.
Okay.
He doing
Okay.
his thing.
Oh,
He
that's
actually,
so dope.
he actually helped us out, helping
Yeah.
finding manufacturers. And
I
all
like the
that,
name
so-
though.
You know what I mean?
Iconic.
So,
That's dope.
Does he have a website?
yeah, he do Instagram. You know these kids,
Oh,
they
yeah.
going straight. But he do got a website because he got a Shopify. I was talking to him today. Icona, ICONNA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Okay.
So let me ask y'all this. So do y'all plan on expanding past hats? Are y'all going to actually go into shirts? And
Yeah, we already thinking.
Yeah, it's
I'm
the
already
plan,
forward
yeah.
thinking. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But I'm looking to tap into that. Probably 27 or winter. Winter or going into 27.
Yeah.
Are y'all gonna make like Scully's too?
Yeah, we definitely.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do something inclusive for the
ladies.
We already. Yeah, visualize.
we got
you know,
y'all in mind.
We got y'all.
Valad Dad lingerie?
No. You know what I mean? So they can
First of
represent.
all, see,
get so many-
this is why.
No.
This is why.
No.
This is exactly why. His brain is not normal.
I'm just asking
No.
questions.
But no, we always get asked, "Oh, why y'all ain't make nothing for us? When y'all gonna make? So we gonna make
Well, it's
something."
okay if y'all don't like.
No,
That's
we
dope.
are. No,
That
we
is
definitely
dope.
are. But it's gonna be whatever we create is gonna come back to Dad.
Yeah.
So whatever we do, gonna spin back to us. So
Yeah.
it's not gonna be Valid
Yeah.
Mom. No,
Yeah.
no. It's
We're
still
not
gonna be
doing that.
Valid Dad.
Yeah.
But
I
figure out a
like- I
way
really
to
like that.
incorporate.
Because my dad was amazing.
So let me ask you.
And, and that's
Yeah, it
important.
was.
What's been the biggest challenge so far since y'all been rocking?
I guess we all it's 7 of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like when our brains get to going, we don't always
yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
So we got a system, and we try to stick by our system. Because some people got strong opinions, and
Do y'all do a vote?
we vote.
Yeah.
Good.
That's
know?
what it come down to.
We
Yeah.
vote, and
That's
we all boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it
yeah.
never
Yeah.
get too crazy, but.
Yeah.
But you know how it is. People have strong opinions. So, like, sometimes you got to put it to a vote. If you get outvoted, you just got to live with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all men about it.
Remember
so-
that, because I want to see Valid Dad like 20 years from now.
Yeah, we all men about it. You know what I mean? So we take,
Yeah, that's the most
Okay.
difficult part, man. Just dealing with the different not even that, but schedules.
yes.
Yo, the
Yeah.
hardest thing to do. You know who the most busiest people in the world?
Todd,
Men.
that don't work.
Men. Right? It be no for real. That's how it is though. Yo, like men.
sorry.
Yo, for some reason,
My
men
apologies.
is the most
Yeah.
busiest, non-busiest people in the world. though.
That's a fact.
Like getting everybody on one.
You find something.
Do y'all meet in person or y'all be having like Zoom,
Both. So
FaceTime?
we do meetings
calls?
every week.
Okay.
So one week.
It's
I mean,
offsetting.
Yeah.
Offsetting. So we do Zoom and then we'll do in person because
Okay.
in person is important.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. So let me ask y'all this: What's the biggest challenge of being a father?
The biggest challenge of being a father.
And especially in today's climate.
I think it's,
Okay.
to me, I would say it's about your own person, like not letting your own personal shortcomings, be put onto your children. Like, you got to remember that, they don't see you the way you see you. They look at you as the hero, and it's okay to live in that space, even if you feel like you're not doing enough, because we always sometimes feel like it's always more that we can do.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's okay to live as a superhero sometimes.
Bro, that's cheesy.
No, I
That's
told
real.
him. I told him
He
that
just
this
told me that
morning.
earlier in the group.
I told him
I
that.
said, no, it's real, right? When I put that idea in the group chat today, because we was brainstorming about
picture was
something,
cheesy.
he like, man, that's cheesy. I said,
He had
the
some,
same exact.
he had some
He
dude with
just said
tights.
the same exact thing that I made
No.
a content about, right?
You had some dude in tights with superhero. That
No,
was
it was
cheesy, man.
Superman. Like dads see their kids I mean, the kids
Yeah.
see you as so. For example, man, it was me with my kids, right? And then it's like all kids, every Valad Dad as a superhero, like to your
Right.
kids. So it was me with my kids. Then it flashed to Black Panther.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? 'Cause- and then it was we had.
But that's not the one I commented on.
Right, you commented the Superman one because
Right.
it was fitting. The picture, the picture of the person who it was, and then it went to Superman.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's cheesy though. Nah, but superhero, you're right.
But no, yeah, like so. But yeah, I guess like you gotta be able to like live in that space, especially for your kids, and see yourself in the way that they see you. I can go even. You got to see yourself the way God see you.
Yes. Man, come on.
Yeah. So it's just important to have that state of mind, that mindset.
Yeah.
That helps me be a better father to my children. So.
Yeah, man, that's me. Toughest thing about being a dad, man. For me, my kids is older now, right?
Yeah.
So they 19, 23, 24.
Or you could talk about
28. So
when
the
they was
toughest
younger,
thing,
too,
but we grew up together.
Okay.
That was the toughest thing, right? Like I was saying, like if you see a picture of me and my daughter, like brothers, like her big brother in the picture. You know what I mean? So the toughest thing for me was being away from my kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just trying to make sure that I am present, being present, and because not being there with your kids, we all got past, right? So like you were saying about our shortcomings.
Right.
So, me having to be away from my kids for a little bit of time, that hit home for me. But being back home, it's like, so my daughter, it's like they don't even remember that time. They do, but they don't. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, so it's been 6 years now. And it's like, man, like we skipped over that and we done moved on and we good and we solid. But I guess the toughest thing for me is like not over parenting and still being a listening ear where
Trying to make up for.
no, not trying to make up, but like not just rah rah rah. Cause sometimes I could catch myself being my mother,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where I'm just talking at my kids.
Yeah.
But then I'll call them back like,
Oh,
what,
so y'all
yo?
2026 parent. So y'all
No,
I mean, I say that to say
Yes.
like you let them have a voice and you
I
listen.
They grown.
Versus the old school parent
Yeah,
that do
it's
as
no
I
blanket.
say,
It's no
not
blanket.
as I do.
Exactly.
Like,
That's right.
Okay.
It's no
That's right.
blanket, but
Yeah.
still do as I say, not as I
Yeah.
do. Don't do what I do. But it's so just a matter of like, all right, correcting myself when I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, being man enough to admit, like, you know what, I was wrong. Let me listen to you. You're right. I'm gonna listen to you. We're gonna sit down, talk, and you write out your plans, what you want to do, and we go from there. So just not
That's
over parenting,
good. That's
trying to,
good.
but also not being, it's a balance between being a friend and a parent. Right, you can't be too much of a friend, but you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so
Right.
it's a balancing act.
Yeah.
So just being on that teeter totter is the most difficult thing about being a parent.
What about y'all two?
That's what I'm about to ask. I know he got to get out of here in a second. So
Same, but like he said, because I lived in a different state to my kids, so it was times I couldn't be at that basketball game or, but for the most part I did. But it was just like that was like the most difficult, like missing them, and to the point where and then like the job I had, it was like if I didn't get paid to take off, so if I took off I missed out on bread. But I'm like, I literally would drive to Charlotte from Greensboro, grab my son on a Friday, go all the way to Atlanta, chill with my daughter, get my daughter, Saturday hang out with them, drop her off on Sunday, get him back to Charlotte, back to my spot. So that was like difficult. But like he said, like now, my daughter 20, she in college. My son 31, he about to be 31 next month, doing good and stuff. But but back then, like, I don't know, I think my kids was like, because I speak so passionate and stuff, and I used to like tell my son, like, yo, don't ever be scared of me, bro, ever. Don't ever. And my daughter, if I tell her no, it's the tears. It's different.
Because your voice is scary, okay? Sir? It's very scary.
And so it's so crazy because the one incident, we just had an incident too, and I ended up putting up a post. I was like, I can't wait till somebody's son tried to tell my daughter what to do because she don't even listen to me. You know what I'm saying? But it was an incident where she wanted a new phone, and I was just like, oh, I'll get the phone because it's gonna be cheaper on my line. And I'm thinking, she like, no, I want my own phone. I want to get. I'm like, yeah, that's cool and all, but like she was just giving me this difficult time, and I couldn't. I'm like, I'm like, yo, you know how much a phone costs? And it's
that right there. You did not say it that soft, and because when you yell at me,
I did
I be
because I
scared
know I know
sometimes.
how she is. So I said,
yeah.
I said, Ladybug, that's her nickname. I said, listen, the phone. I said, you're not even going to pay for the phone. I said, the money you want for this phone, I said, I can give you that. I said, you know you need stuff for school. Man, she was like, nah, Dad, I need this. I need something in my name, boom, boom, boom. So when it was all over, said and done, she needed that to show residency and that because she's about to move into an apartment.
Yeah.
They need to see she paying the bill on them. I said, why didn't you just say that?
Say that from the beginning.
If you would have said that,
Why
I'm like,
she didn't just go get it without telling y'all?
huh? Because she needed the money. And I was like, I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone. I'm like,
Okay.
listen, instead of me giving you $500 towards a phone,
Oh yeah.
I said, keep that money.
Yeah.
I'll go out. I said, dude, listen, they gonna give me the phone for
Yeah.
free through a ride. Like I'm doing the dad thing.
Yeah.
No, I want to pay my own bill. This, that, and the.
But I need you to
Right.
Yeah. What I
And I'm
need.
like, I was like, listen. So at the end of it, I said, I send the money.
Yeah.
I said,
But your voice is scary. Sorry.
and stuff. But I had to tell them that. And another thing I always had, like, even when my son was little, because he's older, of course, he's 10 years older than I. I used to be like, listen, no matter what you do in school, I said, just tell me everything. I am going to have your back whether you right or wrong. I said, but you got to tell me everything because I can't walk in here and get ambushed.
Yeah.
I said, you ain't ever got to worry about. I said, dude, even if you're wrong, I'm still going to have your back. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And I think with my son, it was just more or less, because I never had the whooping. Because like you said, he was just, his mother would just, I'd be in Greensboro, he'd be in Charlotte, and she like, I got something for you. And she like, you on your way, right? And he'd just be going nuts in the back. I'm like, dude, what? Like, you know I'm not going to do nothing.
Yeah.
But just watching them grow now and seeing that, man, it's
Amazing.
amazing, man. It's amazing. I love it. I love it.
And your two sons, I've heard you on the phone.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's been tough because, like I was telling them off camera, you know, I lost my wife in 2020. You know, the mother of my two boys. So single dad was kind of
Yeah.
ill. You know what I'm saying? Because she was the backbone of everything. Like, even all the way down to like, I hated grocery shopping. And I hated doing the parent teachers conferences and all that. Like, she just was just that one. Like, all I had to do was lay money on the table, bills was paid. You know what I'm saying? She was the one that organized everything. So I had to jump into that role. So it was tough. And now, you know, then navigating, you know, but one thing I can say about them is that my oldest son never gave me not one speck of an issue ever. He was, I mean, basketball star, you know what I'm saying, honor roll student. Right now he's on the dean's list in college. My youngest one was me. You know what I'm saying? He's out of control. He's nuts. You know what I'm saying? But still, but one thing I can say he got over me, you know, because I didn't mess with school at all.
Yeah.
But he, you know what I'm saying, he's flourishing in school. He's just got my attitude, my temperament. You know what I'm saying? Like, he quick to throw them hands. You know what I'm saying? He was super aggressive, you know what I'm saying, and constantly into some things. You heard? So I got to like, and my daughter is me too, you know what I'm saying? But she's older now, and she's, you know what I'm saying, but she graduated college and everything like that. She's almost 30, you know what I'm saying? And so my oldest boy is 22, and my youngest is 16. So it's, that was the biggest challenge, her passing and them growing up without a mother, you know what I'm saying? So me having, because, you know, as a father, you got to find that balance because you hired.
Right.
Now you got to kind of be a little softer because mommy ain't there. So you kind of got to.
Yeah.
So it was that, but I'm thankful that I have my mother around still.
Yeah.
Their grandmother is around, and so I still had that female support.
Yeah.
So that was cool, man.
That's what's up.
And like I said, I couldn't have did nothing without God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Amen.
you know,
Amen.
when I lost her, I say this, and it sounds crazy because prior to, you know, her passing away, I had a stroke too. You know what I'm saying? That had me in a weird spot for a while. I ain't know. I thought I was gonna be debilitated forever. You know what I'm saying? But God brought me through that. They said that it was gonna take me a year to get through it. I got through it in like 4 months.
Wow. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But God took me through that time, and I say losing her and having that stroke was kind of the best thing that happened to me because it made me gain a really. Sometimes God has a way of purging some things out of you, and it could only go that way if that tragic thing happened. Had that not happened, I probably would never spent the time with him that I was supposed to spend with him.
Yeah.
You feel me? When I got that stroke, I had to sit down. You know what I'm saying? And just dig into that word.
That's
That's the very thing that got me up out of my space that I was in, man. So it's been a journey, man. But, you know, like yesterday was kind of tough You know what I'm saying? Mother's
Yeah.
Day. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote her a post and everything like that, just to let her know that I hope she's proud, looking down proud, and that I'm doing. You know, I did her. You know, I did her proud. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the hardest part for me, man.
Tough.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. So before we breeze on to another segment, I want to ask you, in your mind, what makes a valid dad? What makes a dad valid?
A valid dad is a dad who is present, right? A dad who isn't afraid to admit that he's wrong. A dad who is willing to spend the time, not just be present, because being present could just be there, right? You know what I mean? They say, you know how they say, "Our dad watch kids, we just listen." But no, just being there, talking to your kids, raising them up to be better men than you, raising your daughter to eventually meet a man like you, hopefully.
I'm failing at that horribly.
But just being in their lives, man, and raising them to push your kids to be better than what we had and who we are ultimately.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that, man, if you're there and you're putting forth the effort, then you valid. It's not something that you can't eventually get to, even if you're not there. Like this ain't a end goal. This is like something that you continuously work towards.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: if you walking around the streets of Buffalo and you see some known deadbeat dads in the Valad Dad hat, what you doing? You gonna let it ride?
I don't know who gave it to him. That's why we put earned, not given on the side.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that got to be earned, man.
Yeah.
I would hope that the brand be represented proudly and righteously by those who are actually doing the right thing.
Yeah.
If or even if you're striving to be better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It might ain't work out. You and your whoever, significant other, baby mom or whatever, may be going through something. And you haven't been able to spend time with your kids, or you haven't been doing the right thing. But long as you can always come back around. So if you're gonna wear this, then put forth the effort. That's it. That's all I'm asking.
Like I said, man, in the very beginning when I shouted y'all and I said, this is the beginning of partnership. What really made me want to get involved, first, Rod is my man. That's my guy. We got a like a brotherhood type of relationship, man. We kick it about everything.
Yeah.
So when I seen he was involved, I automatically was like, okay, cool. It got to be official.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my brother.
Yeah, I know. Y'all look just alike. Well, he a little thicker than you, a little darker, but y'all, yeah. Pause.
Oh God.
That's crazy.
Listen, we gotta pause this man. He had to check. He had to check me on that. Yeah, I
did.
did.
A little thicker than me.
I say you a little thicker. That was a little
Thicker,
crazy.
everybody knows
that was
thicker
crazy.
means bigger.
I was dead wrong for that. I was foul. I
You're
was foul for that.
middle-aged. Like,
Thanks
you
for
don't.
checking me.
You're,
I needed that. That was
you're
ridiculous.
exempt from pause. At middle age, you're exempt.
Nah, but the brand and what it stands for, man. Like one thing about I get fresh for no reason. I just buy stuff to buy it. You know what I'm saying? But
What?
listen,
I said,
but
you're right.
this is a brand that I could rock, stylish, but it has a meaning behind it. I think that's
How did it
that's
fit your
important.
head?
Perfect. And that, you know what I'm saying? If
That's
you was a
another thing
dude,
that we
if
did.
you was a dude, I would have
Yeah.
had to pause it. That was crazy.
No,
another
it's
thing
not
that we
crazy.
did
You have a
purposely.
head. Your head wear hats. Right?
How did it fit your head? It's crazy. If a man asked, I'm just saying.
Anywho.
It's cool.
What y'all do?
No,
is
that's
make
something else that
sure-
we did purposely
Right.
because we realized that hats, even though it may be a snapback, one size don't fit all.
It don't.
Right? So we
Right.
purposely sized up.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We purposely sized up. I got hair, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like purposely sized up, and that was another thing going through the motion of getting samples.
Right.
And what didn't fit right, it was tight, so we got a size. So we purposely sized up for more people to be able to wear the hat.
Yeah.
That's good.
And even if you got a small head, you just bring the buttons in.
Yeah.
The problem is the bigger heads or hair.
Right.
Pause.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pause that.
That's the problem, So just sizing up purposely
Yeah.
to suit the people that we see wearing.
Yeah.
it.
I really like it, and I really like those pins y'all made.
Yeah, the
I like
pins
that.
is dope, man. It was an
Yeah.
idea. The pins came about because we were thinking about, okay, what's a way that we can, instead of running girl dad, whole line of girl dad
Yeah.
hats, right? Like, how can it economically be
Yeah.
good as well? So
Yeah.
I'm like, what if we just do like decorative pins? You know?
Yeah.
We call them badges of honor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
if
that's
you,
nice.
So if you're looking on the site, you just go to badges of honor. And
Yeah.
you see them on there. So, and we got more coming. So we have. That's great. We have.
Yeah, you talking to her, so it's cool. Just don't look at me and say that.
All,
you good?
Along with these 4, what I got 4 on here.
Yeah.
So we got Angel Dad. So someone who may have lost a kid.
Oh, that's nice.
We have what else we have? We have because it's some things that I'm not, right? So girl dad, boy dad, angel dad, first time dad.
Okay. I need to get that for my son.
Yeah, the first time dad. We
Bonus
got that.
dad?
Bonus dad.
Okay.
Got that.
Yeah.
So we're working on others too. We're working on we're working on others. Let's just say that. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So therefore, and just be creative. You can wear your hat how you want to wear your hat.
Yeah. All right, man. So we're gonna move it. We got a little time, so I can't get in. I had mad stuff to talk about.
I know, but let me ask you, y'all this, speaking of the dad thing. So I seen this video, and the stepdad was paying for his stepdaughter's apartment. He had just got her, and she was graduating, and she told him not to come because her real dad wanted to come after he'd been gone for 17 years. Like, he took care of the girl for 17 years. But she said, don't come, give your ticket to my real dad. I don't want, he wants to be back in my life. How would y'all feel about that situation? Do y'all think the mom is wrong for encouraging the daughter to have the real dad come and like kind of push the stepdad out of the way, even though he's been taking care of her for 17 years?
I ain't gonna hold you. I would have felt some kind of way. If that was me, I would definitely felt some kind of way. I'd like, I get you may want him being there. We both got to be there though.
She only had a certain amount of tickets. She had to pick.
Got to figure it out. Ain't no way in the world. If
I've been coming for an hour, I come.
We got to figure this out. I've been fitting the bill for this long. You gonna tell me I can't come? Nah, that ain't gonna work.
And so what he did was he took his apartment back. He took the lease out his name.
I get
and
it.
the mother was like going bananas.
It's difficult though, right? Because as a stepdad, I believe as a stepfather that you still have to leave room for that kid to have a relationship with their biological father. Every kid deserves the right.
Yeah.
No matter how good I've been as a stepdad,
Right.
you deserve the right to have a relationship with your biological father.
For sure.
He may be I'd be upset.
Yeah.
But I'm also the bigger person, right? I'm also the adult here, so I may have to gracefully bow out. I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna strip you away from the things that I've done for you. I wouldn't do that. Because I do believe every kid deserves to have a relationship with their body.
Yeah, that's a fact. You just gotta be. You gotta just be
That's
real
tough one,
mature.
though.
You
Yeah,
gotta
that's
be
tough.
real mature in that.
You have to be real mature.
I don't know if I'm that mature though. You know,
You definitely, it wouldn't fly that way with you.
Nah, I probably would.
You probably would have been like him.
Yeah.
Give me my keys, give me my car, give me that degree because I paid for you to go to school.
Give me the degree.
Yeah.
Give me the degree. It's crazy. Yeah. Now listen, I gotta say this, man. We live in a crazy world. We all know that, right? But when I'm on, when I'm just online, I'm looking, I be like blown away because soon as I think we can't go any lower as a society, we go even more deeper to hell. And I say that to say this. So I watched this video. I think I sent it to you.
What?
The chick that was in the store.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and listen.
In the beauty supply store?
Now now this is the third time something like that happened. So I'm gonna talk about it. So homegirl is in the beauty supply store. She's like bent over, like getting something off the lower shelf. Dude comes behind her, whips his meat package out and puts it on top of her head. Just use her head as a meat rest, and then walks off. I'm just sitting there thinking like, yo, if that was my daughter, I'm going to prison.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But you know
Who
how
was recording? That's what I'd be trying to figure out
Yeah.
when all this crazy stuff
So
going
this
on.
footage, I think, was
Was the
actually
store.
the cameras
I think it was
in
the
the
store.
store.
It was the
the
store
store
footage.
cameras caught him.
That's wild, man.
But this, hold on. What's even crazier is you think something like they'd be like, oh, that's a one-off. That ain't happening every day. No, listen. So I think this was in Philly. So dude is walking up the street, meat package out. He going to town on himself, right? Getting correct with himself, right? Homegirl was sitting in front of her like brownstone or whatever, her apartment, sitting outside chilling, like reading the daily news. He stops, ejaculates on her and walks off. Not run off, walks off. But it's already bizarre that he doing this, walking up the street. But the fact that he had enough control to just
Wait till I see a woman.
wait. I see a random chick and on point.
These people have problems.
Yo, hold on. Gets even deeper. This was at Whole Foods, I think. Same type of situation like the first one. She bending down to grab something. Homeboy comes over, ejaculates on her leg, and runs off. I'm just like, yo, I'm starting to.
These people have problems.
Okay,
They have,
so this is what I'm
something
saying.
mentally is
I
happening.
believe we should do random people, like how they do random drug tests at certain jobs and things. I think we really need to do mandatory random mental evaluations on people because it's psychopaths out here, man.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, but things can trigger people. Like that would be crazy because that just wouldn't work. That just
Shawnee,
wouldn't work.
I think I told you on another pod. A dude walked up to my mother and asked her if he could sniff her feet.
Yeah.
This dude is walking around like he walking around Buffalo doing this.
He has a mental problem.
Then I showed you the lady that shot the clerk, the dude at the gas station. She shoots the dude. Now she already on camera in the spot. Gets on her personal YouTube or live. Talks about her just shooting this dude. Then says she's about to do another robbery. Does that robbery. Get back on live. I'm just saying, like, yo, people are setting up and trying to get monetized off of felonies. They got. I mean, we in a different realm of crazy.
We are.
Attention is the new drug.
Yeah, it is, man. It is, and I be sitting there sometimes thinking like, yo, this is how I know we in the last days, cause I'm like, yo, it can't get worse.
It can.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse.
No,
You said that before.
I don't think I'm gonna be here though. I think when it get worse, I'm gonna be out of here. I'm gonna be up out of here.
Open your phone right now.
Right.
You probably see something worse.
It can definitely get
You see
worse.
something worse.
And you will probably be here to see it. Everything tops everything, like going forward.
Yeah. Now you said, did you watch that Ray J interview with Cam?
Yeah, I did.
What did you think about it? Because you said you want to talk about it, didn't you?
Because I like Ray J. I do.
I think Ray J is
I don't
very
think
smart.
he's very
Yeah,
smart.
very
He's
smart.
very
He know
strategic
what he
and he's
doing.
very smart.
He
He
definitely-
knows what he's doing. He knows
For
his
sure.
antics, when to shut it on. Cut it on and shut it off.
So do you think Orlando Brown is the same way, or you think he really crazy?
Don't say crazy. He has a mental problem. If he got on some
How do you-
medicine, I think he would be
But is
okay.
he faking though?
Who,
Because
Orlando?
we can say Ray J got a mental problem. Ray J
don't act.
That's my point.
Ray
You
J
saying
don't
he
have no
don't,
mental problem.
but you said, Sonya, like you grew up with Ray J. Like you know,
I
probably
have.
grew up in the Norwood house.
Yeah, I have. So there's nothing wrong with Ray J.
So
Ray
do
J's
you
very
think-
strategic
you
and
think
very
Orlando
smart.
faking it
Orlando
too?
faking it too.
I think he faking it
Yo,
too.
he yeah.
Because he
He's
be
off the chain.
Yeah, he does.
He made Ray J shake when they did this.
I don't think he's faking it though.
You don't think
You think you think he really got a mental issue, but Ray J.
He
I
gotta get
think
his
that
money.
because where has Orlando's like career went?
that's why you gotta do this. The antics.
Yo,
But
he can
I
pay
think
for these
that-
interviews. Son.
I know, but I think that has triggered something in his brain, like not getting calls for shows or what have you. He's a kid star, and that's where he's been. He's not had any adult. Has he had any adult roles?
Nah, I don't. Nah, not that I can. He been playing crazy for a long time.
But
that's
just
his role.
just imagine,
his role.
just imagine
he in
you,
his
just
main role
imagine
right
you
now.
being
He's doing his Oscar award winning
But imagine
performance
you
right
being
now.
on a great show for years, grew up on the show, and now it's done. You don't think that can drive something in your head to
I
say,
do.
well, dang, I ain't, you know.
I do.
Happens a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't, and then is the substance included in that? I don't know.
Okay. And before we get out, I got to bring this up. I was talked a little bit about this before we got on camera. So we went to the event that Mill had the other day. Had a real good time, right? We got approached. I'm not gonna do no bashing. I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not. But we get approached, and we often get approached and solicited about coming to people's events and why aren't we at said events. But my thing is,
Jamil, stop him.
no, these people don't return the same thing that they. My thing is this: if you want somebody to support what you're doing, wouldn't you think you would support somebody else? You're going to want to do what you're asking somebody else. You don't even do the thing that you asking somebody else to do.
That's not how the world works.
That's not how the world works. You feel me?
No, it doesn't work the way you think.
Reciprocity.
I know. I know it doesn't work that way. I want it to work that way though.
No, it's always takers.
Yeah.
But my point is, this individual is always real demonstrative about, you guys weren't at the show. Throwing me I said, the next time this person gives me a flyer, I'm ripping it up and I'm throwing it.
And I said, don't
If
do
I
that.
have a lighter, I might burn it.
We should go.
Yeah, we should. But then I got to thinking about it, though, Shawnee. I'm just like, yo,
did.
when the last album you downloaded of mine? I got a website up right now. When the last time you posted that? You know what I'm saying?
But don't expect you out of other people.
That's a fact.
That's one of my biggest downfalls.
But my things, I don't like that. That scuffs my nights.
I know it does.
That bothers me.
It does.
You know what I'm saying?
But you still be the kind person you are and show up to stuff that you want to go to. It ain't mandatory. That I drag you to.
You do.
You know.
I try. I'm just sick of being the bigger. Sometimes I get sick of being the bigger person.
I know.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Don't you get sick of being the bigger person sometimes? Or are you cool with being the bigger person all the time? It kind of bothers me. I feel.
Yeah, it's bothersome.
Mm-hmm.
It's bothersome. Somebody gotta do it though.
Yeah. I wish Mel had his mic on because I would ask him how you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Great event though. It was a great event, and
It was.
Todd and
I told him that.
I texted him like during the whole thing, like with stuff that they were talking about.
I took some notes too.
And I said we need to have a meeting.
Yeah.
You know, it was a great event. I wish more people would have seen that, especially people who want to get into doing podcasts, because the amount of times that I get approached saying, I give them your information because I don't know what else to do. But, I just wish more people were there to experience that because it was very good information.
Yeah, it was. It was. I appreciate Mill for being who he is, man. Because it's like, sometimes I know he probably feel this. Sometimes I know when you do things, I know, especially for me, when you do certain things, sometimes you feel like it's not being appreciated. Sometimes. But I'm here to let you know, man, I appreciate all you do, the information you give. I'm always, and like I told you, I'm always just trying to be a sponge.
And you don't gatekeep. I like that you don't gatekeep. And you share the knowledge that you have. You don't ask anybody for anything. And I just like that you just like willingly share information to people that who are serious and who, want to move forward and do some things. So
we appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Got love for you, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Got love for you too, man.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah. All right, but before we get out of here, man, shout out the website, man.
Man, ValadDad.com. Instagram, social media handles, Valad Dad brand. Once again, to purchase the hat, ValadDad.com, or the Instagram social media handles is Valad Dad brand. And we just want to say, get your dad something, get your brother something, get your father something that represents him, that he can really appreciate, to show him that you appreciate him and not just the tool set. Don't give him what you want him to do. Get him something to let him know you appreciate him. Valad Dad.
And listen, he did not say deadbeatdad.com. He didn't say my son has my first name, so I think I'm a dad.com. He said ValadDad.com for the valid ones.
And for the ones who want to be.
Who working on it.
Yeah.
Who working on it. Who want to be better. Earned, not given.
Yes.
Earned, not given.
Yes. So some of y'all can't wear this hat. And I'm going to be honest with you. He's nice. If I see some of y'all in this hat that I know, I'm saying something. Because I know a lot of y'all ain't taking care of y'all kids. A lot of y'all don't pay your child support. A lot of y'all is behind
we
y'all.
We still need y'all to support ValadDad.com.
Get it for their uncle then.
Yeah.
Get it for somebody.
Yeah.
Everybody knows somebody who is doing it right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we appreciate it. We thank y'all for having us. And we look forward to the amazing partnership.
Yes, sir. TylerMeyer.com.
Shawnee Twice 10 on IG. And TheVisionPodcast 24 on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for watching.
Peace.